Mhm. Do, 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 do. Let's see what we got here. Hold on. Actually might change this. What's up, Oska? How's it going? Let's layout 1. Sorry, I'm just messing with my like layout thing for this manager thingy-majigger. Dun, 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 dun. How did I just clone this one? What's up, Matthew? How's it going? Dun, 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 dun. All right, hold on. This is the first time I've been on time too. Yeah. We just started. I like literally haven't even started doing anything either, so you're way ahead of time. You're way ahead of the schedule. Can I just do this? All right, now we're cooking, I think. Okay, cool. Before I always had to have like one window. My YouTube window had to be on top of my Twitch window. So now I'm doing like, I'm just splitting them. So I had to make the thing have less panels on it. I think we're all good though. Okay, cool. All right. Seems a little loud. All right, there we go. All right, how you guys doing today? I realized this morning that I forgot to finish at creating mobs for the other biomes we made yesterday. I did the set piece boss for Gumbo Forest, and then I did then I just started moving on to the next biome. So I wanted to go back today and go and fix that. What's up, Vegas Eagle? How's it going? Let's see what we have right now, though. Also, hopefully we don't get copyright claimed on YouTube, but we'll see. Doing pretty good. Nice, nice. Are you in summer right now? Or did you just graduate? I can't remember now. I've forgotten. Yes, sir. Nice. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, Fungal Grove has like no monsters. It just has this one. It just has this guy, this little plant sprout thingy-majigger, which is fine, but I graduated, but I'm in summer before I start college. Nice. We did fix that though, which is good. And then this one doesn't have enough monsters. I think Gumbo Forest has kind of enough right now. It just has a bunch of different slimes, which I think is okay. So let's make some new monsters for Fungal Grove. I guess there'll be mushrooms and like little ints, I think. Have little shroomy guys that send out spores. Yeah, that's probably what I'm planning. There'll be like plant monsters in here. It's kind of a weird placement. That's okay. Yeah, the fairy rings turned out pretty good. It was pretty easy too. I just do like a placement. Like I want to place something here, and then I decide to place a fairy ring, and then I just go and like randomly place them in a circle. I think it adds a lot. Oh, nice. Look at that. It's a bulky chest piece. It's weird the cobalt one looks like a t-shirt. Oh, this is Chitin. That's right. Okay. Let's go make some monsters. I might take the base art from here. I might take the base art from these guys and just do like different colorations of them. These are the ones in the dungeon in Elder Tree. Yeah, an Elder Tree Forest dungeon. This is the projectile. This was a projectile that originally how minion spawning worked is the monster would throw the projectile out and then it would hit the ground and spawn the minion. So this was for that. I don't think it's used anymore. It was supposed to be like a mushroom, like scrunched up. I kind of want to rename these. It's so hard to have a bunch of different types of things. There's not like a good way to categorize it either. I guess I could do folders, but then I'm just having to jump through a bunch of folders. But it's like, if I want to do different colors of these, what would I do? I'd just say like mob, big shroom, blue or something. I don't know. Ow. Did I copy all of these? I did, good, okay. So we can do a little bit of coloring, I think. I mean, we kind of have different colors, right, that we're using. We may as well do a purple. Hold on. Let's not do that. We'll start this dark purple, light purple, that purple, brighter purple. I could make a red version of this. Wait, who does this? Oh. That's fine. I like this a little bit better, I think. Let's see. Oops. I meant to paste or paint. Bucket fill. I'm gonna change this color to that color and then do this. Let's do a green version as well. Just because. I'm just curious what colors we see, and then we'll this might blend in with the blight cap a little bit too much. Red and light orange. Yeah, we could try a light orange one. Hold on. Boom, 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 boom. I mean, we don't necessarily need all of these colors. We don't need we don't need each of these to be in every color. And we also don't need every single color. Also, we can also throw some little like ant monsters too in here. So it's not just mushrooms. Sorry, I just need more room for this stuff. Whoops, wrong layer. I'm using this shape for the mothlet guy. I might give the mothlet ears though. I think I drew it here. What happens if I give this guy like gray ears? What's up, Dracula? How's it going? One of them could be a glowy mushroom. What's up, not Chris? Not much. Nice, nice. What about you? We're I forgot to do I forgot to add more monsters for Fungal Forest and Stoneheart Forest, so I'm going back and doing that now. Bum, 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 bum. So I'm just seeing if I color these differently, what kind of look can we get? Oh, hold on. This one, we go down, and then we do that one. I want to go here. I want to go to int. What is this? Oh, that's an armor. I can also do this sort of thing as well. Oops. Oh, I copied the file instead of the artwork in the file. Thought I had a brown version of one of these, but maybe I didn't. Oops. Okay. This is a good variety of monsters, I think. I'm probably not going to do purple, just because that's the color of the Blightcap one. And red we kind of already have inside the dungeon. Green blends in maybe a little bit too much. Well, I think orange would be good. I don't remember which mobs are in. I thought for sure I had something like one of these, but maybe I didn't. I know this guy's in the Elder Tree Forest dungeon. I guess this guy was the guy that's in there. I also feel like I should redo this projectile. It doesn't look very good. Hardened Featherfoot. Oops. Okay. What's in Stoneheart Forest though? Let me just double check. Yeah, we got the stone guy. We have the stone gremlin, the other gremlin too, I think. The smaller one. I think we do. Maybe I don't. I guess we have this guy. Oh yeah, we do, okay. That's a pretty decent variety of things. Dun, dun, dun. I'm so torn. I like having custom art for projectiles like this. Like this I think looks really good. But every other dungeon has just like red circles, you know? I just think those look really cool. But I can't, I feel like it's inconsistent to have a bunch of different types of projectiles. What a strange little like cutout section. I need to change my hallway algorithm to stop once it gets to like into the room. Okay. All right, let's make, we'll make these guys. I'm probably gonna do this guy as well. I'm gonna put these guys. These guys are hard because they're. Set up a poll in Discord to see if people would rather keep the custom stuff or normal stuff maybe. Yeah, I mean, I think I know what I like better. It's just about whether or not I have time to do it. I don't think the orb projectiles look bad. They're just kind of generic. I wish I had a faster process for building this stuff, but I kind of don't. Let's see if we can optimize this a bit, just because like one part of building a mob is creating art for it. And that I can't really speed up because I just have to have art for something I just have to have new art for it. Then I have to set up a body component, which is like the networked prefab. And then I have to set up the monster. And the monster like local prefab. And then I have to set up inside of that, I need to set up the behavioral tree. And like create the weapons and stuff. The weapons I think are pretty good, but the body thing I would like to simplify. Because I think a lot of monsters have like the same body with just a different sprite and collider. Let's go to we'll call it common mob that go. Thank you, Kimmy, for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome. Let's go to Biome. Do I not have a biome for this? Moonlit Shoals. Oh. They're all inside of Gumbo Forest, I think. We're working on Fungal Grove right now, though. Let's go to Gumbo 1. Plant Golem. This one would go to that one. The bee is part of Gumbo. The green marsh slime. These are all Gumbo. Plant Golem. Plant Sprout. Yeah, all right, cool. Let's migrate this guy to, because this is one of the ones that goes into fungal. Okie doke. Fungal Grove, monster type, plant sprout. I also need to import, when I generate my config package, I need to import the biome. Each biome loads itself, so I just have to do like an underscore import to make sure it's they get created. Okay. Level type forest 2. I'm pretty sure we got forest 1 though. All right, let's do monster base. Oh, the body's not in here. It's in here, I guess, still. That's fine. We can move this up here. See, like this, all of this setup, I feel like it's just, it's almost like I have to configure every field, you know? Like I need to set the category. I need to set the, I just don't know how to get rid of, how to like simplify creating new things when they all are, when they all can be unique. Like I almost just want this. I don't know though. But it's like I need to name the monster. I need to link to what the art's gonna be. I need to decide what shadow it's gonna be. I mean, maybe this could be defaulted though for the most part. But like saving one field, and I need to select the collider size. Maybe that could be defaulted too. I don't know. And the category is custom as well. I guess one part is that I have there's just too many things I have to create to do a new monster. So I build a base. Then I have to make a networked, a body, which is like a networked prefab. Then I can design a server prefab with deciding what networked prefab we have, picking the health, adding any components I want to add. I mean, this can certainly be simplified, right? Because this is just a, I've simplified these a lot. Attack, burst. I think it's called attack burst. Yeah. Three with an angle, 3 with 1.0 divided by 8.0 angle. I guess this isn't too bad. Just in terms of scope though, I wonder if it's better to have a file per monster. Like if every monster should just be this. It's just not that much. But some monsters are obviously more complicated than others. Config is just like the hardest problem, I feel like. I think I'll do this. I'll have the monster base at the top. Any like global stuff, and then I'm just gonna have a section like that to divide up every monster. So then if I want to make a new monster, I just do this. Copy another one, and then just go through all the fields. Boom, bum, bum, bum. I wonder if it makes sense. I don't know. Maybe not. I was thinking if I made one object that has the body, the asset, and all the weapons that are needed, I could do something like that. But I don't think I'm gonna. All right, we'll save this one. Let's go to Elder Tree. The Elder Tree Forest Dungeon. Because this has some of the mobs. And if I'm gonna share mobs across a dungeon and the world, I need to figure that out. All right, let's do this little bush guy.
I came from Brazil.
We'll do mob bush. We'll do mob bush light. And this one's just going to be this coloration, I think. I don't know. Is that just too close? I almost feel like it needs to be oranger. I might do mob bush dark actually, because this is more differentiated than this. Like these two are more similar than this is to this. So we'll do a darker version. All right, we'll just go one by one through the colors and set them. Did I do that? We're just kind of going up by one in every color. I might do a different color for these. Let's just pick. I'm kind of feeling an orange. Or maybe a red, hold on. I like this one or this one. We'll do red. Tram. So I started a game recently using Evident, but I had to start because I did a bunny test on the web and find out it has very bad performance. GC spikes unplayable. Pixie on the same test is like 1,000 times faster. Really? That kind of surprises me. I know there's GC spikes. Like, I thought Ebit Engine was pretty good performance. I think my render is a little bit faster, but I'm pretty sure my implementation test is correct. I checked it many times. Yeah, it could be. I don't know. I wonder, like, what was your, I'm curious what your test was. I'm curious how mine compares to like Pixie. Not that mine's super fast. Mine's a little bit unoptimized, but All right, we'll leave this. This will be mob bush dark. And all right, this will be this one. I think because I'm trying to decide how I want to name these. Because I need to be more body monster. But I'm in a biome, so like everything I'm making is a monster. I don't know. Plant category. This will be not a plant. This is a bush. I don't really know what a sort of general name. Sprout is not really. But I don't want to make the general name a plant. I'll just call it a bush. Bush gremlin. So I'm gonna do LSP rename. I'm gonna do monster base. So we'll just have a single monster base that we do for every biome. Monster bush dark. Then we need to decide the weapon. But I'm gonna go ahead and open up the sphere. Oh no, not that sphere. We want to go to sphere manager. We'll have monster type. Bush dark. I think I'm gonna add all the monsters, then I'm gonna go through and give them behaviors. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's do this one next. We'll do this. Hold on. Mob, forest. Oh, that's that one. Okay. Cover the bunny says here. Oh, this is Epitension. I spawned 5 images on click and move them around. Then when you click, you spawn. After like 1K, I get spikes for 0.5 seconds each, 10 seconds. Performance is really bad. Really? Dang. That's weird that there's any garbage emitted. This is going to cause a lot of allocations here. I think because you do this, it's going to escape the heap. This one's fine. I think this is fine because spawning isn't really what you're testing. But I think this code, what I think you should do is pull this outside the loop variable and then ampersand in here. That way you're only creating one of these objects. Yeah, I don't think it matters if you create one of these every frame, heap allocate one of these every frame. But if you have like 10,000 items, then now you're doing 10,000 of these every single frame. It's hard to know with Go. Go tries to do it's called a heap escape analysis. So it tries to detect whether or not this is going to escape the heap. And when you pass it down, I don't know what's going to happen. Like, I don't know what Ebit engine does on the other side of draw image, like how far down it passes this pointer, or even if it needs this to be a unique pointer for everything. But if this needs to be a unique pointer for everything, then these should be cached in your item. Like if this needs to be a unique pointer, that would be insane to me though. I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense. What I'm trying to say though is that if ops needs to be valid for the entirety of this draw call, it needs to be unique per item, then it should then that should be in here then. It should be a part of your item. Because you're getting a lot of GC spikes, probably because you're doing a lot of heap allocations with this line, I'm guessing. This is probably going to cause another one. This is probably going to cause another one. I just don't know how much it matters. But like you could make like one global one of these and then just ampersand past it everywhere and like reset it. But if they do need to be, if each item needs its own unique draw image options, then yeah, you probably need to make one for every single item and store it someplace, like in your items array. If I'm gonna reuse the same draw image options, I need to somehow drop them every frame. Well, yeah, I mean, you wouldn't drop them. You would cache them. You'd put it along with this. You would just embed one of those inside of here. As written it is now, it's kind of recommended approach by docs. Yeah, the thing is, I don't know Ebit engine that well, so I can't really give you like super precise examples, but I'm pretty sure this is going to cause a heap allocation. Just from my experience with Go. But it might, maybe he's got it optimized so the Go escape analysis detects this correctly. I just don't know. But yeah, that'd be weird. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you have to play around with it. Yeah, I just don't know. Maybe I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Yeah, maybe give it a shot. I'm not sure though. I'm curious how you do with Raylib. They have a bunny mark. Like, I'm curious how you do, how your performance looks for this benchmark 2 on your computer. Like, I'm sorry, I'm curious how it compares to, you can look at the code and make sure it's like doing similar to what Pixie does. But I'm curious how the code here compares to your code. Your Pixie code and your ebb attention code. Bunny mark is actually a pretty good, well, it's written in C, not Go. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, I'm just curious how it compares to the Pixie one. There's also a Bevy one too. I guess I could benchmark it myself. I'm just curious how these all compare, all the bunny marks compare. I should do a bunny mark video. What's up, Reinhardt? I know. It gets some pretty bad at artifacting. Bush dark. I call him a bark gremlin. Okay. We'll do that monsters. We've done this one. We've done this one. We'll do a few more of these guys. I think this green just blends in too much. Right now we've got this guy, and this guy. Maybe purple's okay though. I was about to ask you yesterday, my brother's running a small program for his D&D campaign. He's using ChatGPT. Have you thought about it? Or do you know more human way to solve issues rather than use ChatGPT? I think AI is useful for a lot of things. I don't think it's unreasonable to try to learn programming by talking to an AI and like getting suggestions and stuff like that. In fact, even I use it sometimes to like summarize things. I use it a lot for like naming monsters or like biome ideas and things like that. It's a good brainstorming tool, I think. But if you're just learning programming, if you're trying to learn how to program, then I always recommend people to not just like take ChatGPT code and like copy paste it into their project. Because I think you're just not going to learn if you're a new programmer. But if you're an experienced coder and you like know what you want, you just don't want to type it all out, then it's pretty reasonable to be like, hey, generate this for me so I don't have to write it. But I don't know, there's a lot of things I could say, I guess. But I don't think it's bad to necessarily use AI tools to do it. Yeah, I mean, he's getting exposure to programming, which is a positive. It just matters if he's trying to learn it or if he's just trying to make the thing. Because what'll end up happening, like, software is a big complexity problem, right? You can pretty much do anything you want. So it's how do you organize yourself so you're not like painting yourself into a corner, if that makes sense. And it's really easy if you don't know what you're doing to talk to an AI and paint yourself into a corner. It's more about making, not learning. Yeah, then that's fine. Just yeah, I get the perspective where it's like I want to make this as fast as possible, and I don't really care how it works. I just want it to work. But yeah, like it's not necessarily like bad. It's just that he's not going to learn how it's working, and that could cause issues down the road. That's the only thing I'll say, I guess. It could cause issues down the road. But I think AI is a net positive in general. I think there is a lot of fear in the software industry though, that it's gonna like take jobs, but I don't necessarily know if I fall in or if I agree with that take. Yeah. All right, let's do orange. Let's make one of these guys. I might make one. I might make this guy and then this guy. I always get that warning. Mob, shroom. Color first or name first? Blue one? That's a good idea. Small orange or orange small? I think small first. Yeah, you're right. Small orange. Oh, this guy doesn't have an attack animation. What colors did I go with? Okay. Shoot, I instantly forgot. All right, second from the right. For some reason it's limited to 60 FPS, but the monitor supports 120 FPS. I start getting 45, 55 after 30K bunnies. How does that compare to, what's it called? Pixie.js. You're making MMORPG or another type of MMO? I don't know if I consider, it's not like an MMORPG and, like you can play the game. It's like a bullet hell MMO. That's how I'd categorize it, with a little bit of a crafting focus. Let's do a blue one. I'm just curious how that looks. Yeah, similar to Realm of the Mad God. Oh, wait. All right, so Pixie, I have 120 FPS stable until 40K, and then 115 to 118. Okay, so it's like 10K more than Raylib, you'd say? At, other than the limited part, the FPS limited part. Blue looks good. Let's do a medium blue guy. We'll do a medium blue guy and we'll do a large orange. Maybe we'll do a large blue. I might do this. Maybe not orange. Maybe I'll do red. I feel like I should do a green. I'm gonna do these two. I'm gonna do this one. Yeah, I'm not sure what amount I would be if not limited to FPS, maybe less than 120. Oh yeah, for the upper end, you mean? Yeah, I was just trying because it seems like it's just getting frame limited for some reason. That could be just coded into RayLib like frame lock at 60 or something. RayLib is great, sadly it doesn't support iOS. Oh. I didn't know that. Bum, 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 bum. All right, we did this one. Let's copy this guy. Nope, did it again. This will be blue. Try the game, looks nice. Oh, looks sick. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's coming along. I'm trying to release it in early next year. But there's a lot of balance issues right now, sadly, just because I'm going through and redoing it. All right, let's see here. Yeah, because what I don't want to keep rebalancing it every single time I add content. So I'm just going to add a bunch of content and then I'm going to rebalance it all. So that's my play. This color change feature is just the nicest thing in the world. I really need to make a programmatic attack animation. Adjustments. Just let people play it, try it, and then adjust as they play it. Yeah. Yeah, I've gotten a lot of good feedback. But yeah. There's definitely a lot of balance issues, especially for a late game. And there's a few biomes where the jump is a little bit too dramatic, I think. All right, let's do the large blue. Room. Big. Oh, that's good. Okay. Colors. All right, so we have these guys. Let's just go and add all these ones. This might be enough monsters for now. Okay, we've got this. Then what did we add? We added small orange, medium blue, and large blue. You can pet the cats. That is sweet. Yeah. Are you doing the quest? Scorpions look hella cute. They are pretty cute. Just going around trying stuff. Nice. Yeah, there's like a little intro quest after you get to the tutorial. All right, Gremlin is going to be renamed. One problem I have is like, I'm not super good at art, so I'll draw like one thing and I'll just change all the colors. And I don't like that I'm getting into this pattern of doing that, but I don't really have a... Like, it's hard to add variety without doing that. What I might do is I might go back and just like repaint some sort of like extra unique detail on each one. I don't know. Like do more than just a color change. But whatever. What do I call these guys in Elder Tree? Category plant? I just call it shroom. All right. We have a medium blue and a large blue. Medium, large. Monster type, gremlin. It's technically a bark gremlin. All right, then we'll do small orange. Oh, medium blue. Large. All right, none of these guys have, oops. Oh, body. Which tools are you using for developing for the web? I wrote everything from scratch in Golang. So I wrote a custom engine. So I just compiled the WebAssembly and then I use WebGL to render. Yeah, it was kind of a big project, but I learned a lot. That's the positive. The downside is it took a long time. But I like programming, so. All right, let's go to the biome and see the new monsters. this guy could be bigger. He's kind of small. This guy's the wrong sprite. Or I never colored him, I think. Adjustments. That's the wrong. Oh, I know why that is. I actually need to restart because I messed up the frame order in the animation, so it couldn't hot reload it correctly. Because I deleted a frame that was unneeded. And all the frames are off by one now. And I only hot reload the sprite sheet. I don't hot reload the animation frames. I might do 2x for this guy. I wonder how large. That guy must be like 4x or something. Ghost Ship in Realm is missing frames too. It just goes invisible like a party light. That's how all the attacks are. They do this. I don't really have a look how far this guy's lobbing these grenades at me. That's insanity. Let's do let's look at Blight Cap really quickly. I just want to look at the body scale. Oh, he's a 3x. We'll do 2 for this guy. We'll do 2 for that guy as well. That'll make these guys bigger. I want to make these orbs green though, but I think they're going to blend in too much with the background. Maybe I do bright enough, it'll be okay though. I wonder if I change this to be a large. These guys look kind of cool. I think this guy should shoot dirt spikes. I mean, a game for mobile, can you play it? If not, it's okay, but can you advise me a little? It's an endless runner game that I have added a story mode with 5 bosses. Can you tell me to increase retention more so that players keep coming back? And as a leaderboard? Yeah, I mean, I probably am not going to play the game, but I appreciate the offer. But retention's a hard one. You're obviously in like you're in like a crowded space where there's a lot of games that are endless runner games. So you have to find some way to set yourself apart, I think, so that you can acquire new people. Unless you're acquiring new people and they're just leaving instantly, you need to look into why they're leaving. Like, what's like the last thing they're doing that's causing them to leave? And that's kind of a hard thing to figure out. But like if they're leaving in the first like 5 seconds, then like something's happening in the first 5 seconds that you need to figure out what it is that's causing them to leave. You can use dark game design patterns like daily gifts. That is true. You can do stuff like that. But if people aren't getting through the first like 5 seconds, then I don't think any amount of things like that are gonna save you. They could though. Boom, 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 boom. It's a Pixar game with unique artwork. It's cool for half an hour, but consistent play, and then it's boring. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, you need to figure out some way to add variety then. Why? The question I think you need to ask is, why is this person going to play this content? Like, what are they trying to do? What are they trying to get to? So like in my game, I have different biomes. So like they play this biome so they can get to the next biome. And maybe there's something that's like leading them there. Like this arrow is taking them to this new boss. They go fight it. Maybe they die. Maybe they beat it. Maybe it's really hard. Then they get some new item that takes them to the next biome, sort of thing. I like how the mushroom bosses remind me of Hollow Knight mushroom boss. I haven't even seen that guy. Let me look. Oh yeah. This game's got good art. Fungal Forest. Can you tell me why people keep playing Subway Surfer or Temple Run? I've never played those games before. So I don't know. They must have something. But also keep in mind, those are like the first games that came out, I think, for that field. So they've got what's called first mover advantage, where everybody knows endless runner games. They think of Temple Run or Subway Surfer. And they've got an enormous amount of marketing. Like if you go on TikToks or YouTube Shorts, there's always like some guy talking and then like Temple Runner below it, or whatever, the Subway Surfer one. Yeah, that one below it. So like those are like the ones that are name brand endless runners. So like I think if you think that you're gonna create a equivalent product, even if you have exactly like feature parity with them, people aren't gonna go to your game because they may as well just go to this other one that's like more well known. I might make this blue guy, I'm gonna make a different color. I'm gonna make him green, I think. I don't know if I want to go bright colors or dark colors. We'll go dark colors. Give me puke green. Yes, sir. On it, boss. They also have this roguelike thing going on where you upgrade stuff after you're done with the runs. So there's actually, yeah. Like, stuff like that adds a surprising amount. Medium green. Red eyes for danger. Looks bloodthirsty. Let's start designing some of these projectiles. I want to experiment a little bit with... Oh, thank you, Dorox, for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Welcome. I want to experiment with like large green circles. Or sorry, small green circles that pop into large green circles. Uh-oh. You hate to see a red X. Oh, did I rename this? And I just changed the color. I probably have to reload. I don't think this is gonna work. Let me just leave and re-enter. I'm curious if it'll hotload that. Nope. All right. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, let's do let's just do this. Or let me run over there. Need a mushroom. All right, we'll do the big blue guy. Large blue. We'll do a circle of like 8. Is this a... Oh, projectile white. And we'll do green and we'll do 10. I do this damage bump. I might just go ahead and make a function that's like large. Use air or something to hot reload stuff. Yeah, air technically doesn't do hot reloading. It does like a rebuilding service for you. So I use air to do this rebuilding of my config file, and then I hot load the config file to change things dynamically. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. We'll do projectile large white. This will just be projectile white with a radius of 10 and then outer color. Oh, sorry. This is going to be proj. I'm just kind of like hard coding some config builder helpers. Fungal grow. Let's see here. Hold on. I want to do this damage bump thing. Because I want to do larger projectiles. I think I'm going to have them deal more damage. So we'll do a damage size bump because we up the size by 1. And then okay, cool. Oops. Let's save that. So we should do a circle of like large green ones, but we'll see. I'm worried they're going to blend too much, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay. Something didn't like that. Hot code reloading is kind of it's a very finicky process. It can't always work. If I upload a video of a game, will you give a review on it? I'll make a short 1-minute video. Actually, it's my first game release. Yeah, if you upload it to YouTube, I will. I mean, I'll just tell you what I think. I don't like play those types of games though, so I don't know if it's gonna be super. I don't know if I'm gonna give you super insightful guidance, but I'll look at it. You don't have to do a whole minute. Just do like 30 seconds. I'll tell you what I think. That looks decent. I'm gonna do blue. I don't think I'm gonna do a circle though. I think I'm gonna do a fan. Fan, we'll do 6 and we'll do, actually I'll do 8 and I'll do 0.5 semicircle. What should this green guy do? Who needs hot reloading when having a fast compiler? It is just nice to have hot reloading, because like I'm in here and I just want to change the behavior. I don't want to have to like exit the program, come back here, and then retest. But actually my Go build times are pretty rough. They're pretty slow right now. I think one weakness in my game is that there's not enough movement variety for a lot of these guys. Like they don't really do anything special. They just kind of like run at you. I'll make this golem guy or bark gremlin guy. I'm gonna have to just shoot a bunch of red. What's up, Blood Quinn? How's it going? I think I need to, I'm just gonna do an iron kit. Let's just play a little bit and see how it feels. I don't want to fight this guy. Like, this guy's attacking from so far away. My freaking Twitch chat keeps scrolling up. I had a paid playtest on Fiverr, got some reviews that I was discussing. Oh. Well, then they should give you feedback. Why does this guy only shoot 2? I might have saved it and then I need to increase the delay. All right, there's the 4. Might you have him shoot large bursts of green? So I did some dungeons and died to 2 stone golems and 4 slimes. The game is running nicely and pretty solid. I would play again for sure. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Balance system and crafting is really nice to have. Does your items inside the chest are kept after dying? Yeah, there's a bank. Right now there's a bank where you can store items, and if you die, you keep those items that were there. It's kind of like the vault in Realm. But eventually I think I'm going to get rid of that, and I'm going to move all item storage to chests inside of your house. Right now there's only like processing blocks in the house, but I think I'm going to make it more of like a central part of the progression experience. So your house is kind of like what you're progressing to craft better items and stuff like that. Yeah, and then all your items are close to your where you craft them as well. Better house equals better gamer, exactly. But the housing stuff is relatively new, so so it's a little bit underserved right now, I'd say. I'll do attack. Let's go large white. Then we'll do a small white. And 4 is my usual color. Is it? Hold on. Yeah. Green. Okay. So hopefully these guys will have a little bit more interesting of a pattern. I'm just gonna rebuild. Yeah, sometimes my hot reload build gets like looped on itself, I think. And it causes the stream to lag a bit. And sometimes it even cuts out. It's pretty rough. Ding, ding, ding. Especially when builds are running, it really bogs down my computer. I thought about setting up because I have a second PC here that just runs Windows and I have a KVM switch for it. I thought about trying to do the streaming from the other PC, but I couldn't really figure out how to run audio. Like I couldn't figure out how to get all the stuff wired in an easy to switch way. I'd also need I almost need like a second layer of KVM switching for my audio equipment. Holy green. Bum 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 bum. Dun, 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 dun. Obviously, this is way too much. Oh, you can TP this whole time? Yeah, there's teleporters. You have to unlock them though. I'm in dev mode, so I have a teleporter at every single set piece in the game. But there should just be some randomly placed teleporters that you can upgrade. Or you craft them. You go over there and you bring the crafting resources. If you hover over the lock icon in your thing, then you'll see what they take. This is too much. As a bullet hell enjoyer, looks good to me. Maybe not as an opening biome though. Yeah, the problem is this is a very first biome. Yeah, I want to do because this is a single skull biome. I think it's just too much. The problem with the burst attack right now is that I don't have a way to scale down the velocity of the projectile. So you see some that just fly super fast, like that one. That's just way too fast. Or no, actually I can scale down the projectile, can I? I can just do parage.speed like 50 or something. And we'll make this like 4. We'll make it last for 4 seconds. I love the teleport thing, using resources to unlock TP and the markers on the map. Yeah. I'm going to change how the teleporter map things look. The teleporter set pieces. But for now, they're good enough. This is a pretty decent. I think fans are such a decent thing. The problem is I use them just so much. These guys need to be faster. I'm gonna make this burst full circle. I think that'd look a lot better. I can't remember. I think the spread is gonna, I think 1.0 would be correct. So he's just gonna like shrug out a bunch of projectiles, I think. I think the only thing that gets me off guard compared to Realm is that the projectiles last for a really long time. So a lot of weak mobs are usually more dangerous than the big, stronger mobs. That is true. Let's experiment with that actually. While we're doing this, let's go ahead and I think all of the projectiles by default have an 8 second. Let's go to balance. And we'll do we'll make the default 4. We'll cut it in half. The creator of the Civ series once said, I read this in an article one time. The creator of the Civ series said that if you don't know how to balance something, it's good to just cut it in half or double it. If you have a number, just cut it in half or double it. Don't try to like go down to like 7, you know? Let me close this before the hot reloads or spams. All right. The problem is I make too many changes too quickly and the hot reloader just like hot reload, hot reload, hot reload, hot reload. And it's kind of a long build, so I'm gonna search for this string. Hold on. All right, we can just search for this. Let me just make sure that these are all the ones we want to do. Projectile anchor. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it for these top ones because some of them are projectiles that I kind of made more generic, but they're for boss fights. This is gonna brick some boss fights, but I'm kind of in a refactor mode. But like the tracer, I think I use this for the succubus only. And that one, yeah, the problem is I need to make these more custom per fight, not per global. That makes sense. You can actually see the change than the actual change, the change into 0.5. Yeah, unless I know like, oh, this just needs to be a little bit shorter, then I'll change it. Usually I find the minions harder than the boss itself, probably a skill issue. Yeah, the bosses are more like they're more of a known quantity, I think. So like it's easier to like learn the pattern and just like follow the pattern. But minions, they kind of shoot more randomly. Okay. Let's try that. And then what was that? What else did I change? Oh, I made that thing us do a circle as well. Thank you, Greenfield, for the follow, man. Appreciate it. 1 second. Let me let this build and then I'll play the video. Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 bum. Okay. Go save your daughter. I like that little little lore touch there. Okay, so it's like a side scroller, infinite jumper. Or infinite runner, I mean. Do you get like upgrades when you like get a certain distance? You get a certain thing that like lets you craft certain things that makes it easier to get further. Like I feel like you should add that some of that sort of progression to this to make it more fun. But other than that, I think the gameplay looks a little bit so I'm just relooking. Like it looks very easy. If that makes sense. It doesn't look bad though. I'm not a super enthusiast on like high tech looking things. Like I don't like that art style particularly that much, but I don't think it looks bad. It does look like you're going through biomes. Like you start with a really basic one, and you go to like this other one, and you go to a different one. So maybe that is the progression. But yeah, I feel like you've got a good like core, or you've got a core game loop, which is running through, dodging stuff, shooting stuff. I do think that because it looks like you're able to like push down. I think that might make it a little bit too easy. I don't know. Like, I feel like you need to force them to make the whole jump. Like, if they hit jump, it should be like more of a big decision. Because it's almost like you can just float up and down, which simplifies a lot of the, like it reduces a lot of the skill cap of the game. But like if you had to jump and like, oh, I jumped over this thing, so then like now I'm landing right where there's something else. Stuff like that makes it harder. Like limiting the stuff that they're able to do. I just had a loot box story mode. So I was in the game loop. All right, Dark. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. I'll listen on the second monitor. Nice. All right. Should I make a jump count for the next jump? Yeah, I mean, it's up to you, like what type of game you want to make, first of all. So like, but I guess the feedback I would give is make the jumps more impactful. Like if you make a jump, it's a big decision. It's not a small decision, you know? Kind of like you play that Dino game. when like the internet's out. Google Dino game. Dino Run. Like you play this game. How do I play it? Start? Oh, screenshot. Oh, okay. Right, like I have to, there's no like mid, or there's mid jumps, I guess. Is there? I can't tell if there's low jumps and high jumps. It seems like there's only one jump size. It seems like you can hold it to go a little higher, which is maybe reasonable to do. But if you're able to jump up and then go straight back down, it really reduces a lot. It really like, it trivializes a lot of gameplay. So you don't want to add things to your game that trivialize other things, you know? Like you've made these monsters that do certain attacks. And then if you make it so the person is like super hyper mobile, like now all of the attacks, none of the attacks will ever land because the player is just able to jump so easily. Yeah, there's normal and big depending on how you click. Yeah, but the delta doesn't seem like it changes it that much. But like you reduce the skill cap that your game has. You reduce the skill cap that your game has when you give them too much mobility, I think. Like it's become so easy to dodge stuff that there's nothing you can ever dodge. But other than that, you need to add some kind of progression, some outer layer of progression. I think all games should have some kind of progression. Even roguelikes have progression. Man, even 4 seconds is so long. Let's see his attack. I just want to count. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Okay. This guy just lobs. Like, look how far away he is from me, but he's still attacking me. That's something I need to fix as well. I actually might give this attack to this guy. He still shoots some that are too fast, I think. Also, I feel like they should lob. All right, this guy needs an attack. And this guy needs an attack. These guys just seem fast. They look like they should be fast. So I wonder if I should do Fungal Grove. What sort of behavior could they have? What I might do for those guys, I might do this. I might have them run, like chase at you. Then when they get in a certain range, they'll do like an offset circle alternating pattern. Like they'll do this. They'll run to you. Then when they're inside some range, I'm gonna have them do this pattern. Like alternate. Kind of like a porcupine shooting off quills or something. All right, let's go to Scurvy Strand because I have a similar behavior. And I need to do a better job combining behaviors together into like global things. Like this guy has the same exact behavior, except the weapon he does is like an explosion thing. He runs up to you and then explodes. So I want to put this into common behaviors. Let's make a blank func. We'll figure out a name for it here in a second. Once we like abstract out everything that we want. Gap close, then attack. Gap range will be this. And then we'll have a weapon. And then we'll have return. Oh, this returns a state machine. Are you doing anything like state machines for animations and stuff? How do you combine different types of animations? For example, if you're swinging a weapon while being injured. Yeah, it's kind of ends up being a priority thing. Like, I don't have damage animations, like taking damage. Like if these guys take damage, they flash white, and when I take damage, I flash white. So like it can overlay. Those can compose. But for players, they swing their sword, and it's completely independent of like the running animation. So then there's just run and idle, and for monsters, they also have an attack animation, which is the flash. So like as you can see, he just switches to the attack animation right before he attacks. So that's how I do those. The problem is I need like speed. There's all these things that I need. Is this not the right type? Oh, it's a bot weapon type, that's right. There's also targeting. It's just the hard part is It's like I need to configure all of these fields. Like this I need to configure, 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 this. So then the question is like, what am I really saving by, I'm just passing a bunch of random stuff into a function. It's just not very, it just doesn't compose well, I feel like. Maybe what I'll do is, what's up, Major? How's it going? Yeah, I think I'm not gonna do this. I think I'm just gonna copy paste this in. I'm not really sure how to make this simpler. Like at some point I just need this behavior to exist, you know? How do your projectiles work? They usually just have a velocity and acceleration and a position, and I just interpolate that every frame. Alternatively, I could make a struct that has all of these fields that I need. And then make like a get function on it or something like that. Let's try that. Let's just try that. What did I call that one? I called it like type, gap, close, and attack. This should return whatever this is. I don't know. I feel like that doesn't really. Now let's just experiment here. Speed, float 64. Yeah, maybe I can do that then. And then I can just do gap, close, and attack. Dot get. Oh, typo. Whoops. And then this just needs shoot. I think the shoot behavior is so custom that I think it makes sense to just like add this here. Shoot, speed, and then wait time. I don't know why I made all these private. B.speed, and then B.wait time. Okie doke. We have the shoot. Then we have to add our weapon, which is weapon bush dark. Oh, I need to close this before I start lagging my stream. Okay. So there's that. Then there's speed, which will do 150. Wait time. Don't I have a range? I guess I put the range in here, huh? So we'll do wait time. I might do 0 seconds, honestly. Because while I'm shooting, I'm waiting. All right, let's change this. We'll do attack circle. And we'll do 6 things. Man, I know there's a way to set the offset of this pattern. I think I just do this and then I do attack. Offset. Weapon pattern based. And then offset angle. Oh. Offset angle is 1.0 divided by 2 times 6.0. We'll do float 64. Count. Count. We'll just parameterize it. Because we want to do, the green needs to be offset. So if we do 6 things in a circle, we want to do half of 6 of a circle. Thank you, Matt Carney, for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Welcome. We'll do an attack delay of 8. We'll make an attack 2 with which is just attack with attack delay of 8. We'll do this mini. Okay. Let's give that a shot. While this is building, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. All right. Let's go test this monster now. That's pretty good. These guys need way more health. And then these guys I need to do still. Let's give the blue guys more health. Forest health, large. Forest health, medium. I really should rename these so it's like tier 0 health, tier 1 health, or sorry, difficulty 0, difficulty 1. All right, so the small orange now, we gotta give him something. Gotta give him something to do. He also feels like he should chase an attack. Will your game be free on the web or Steam? It's gonna be on Steam, but it's free. It'll be on the web as well. It's gonna be a free-to-play game with a membership tier, I think, for monetization. That's my plan. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, bum, bum. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Do, 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 do. What could the orange guy do? I I want to give him the same attack as the one inside the dungeon, but at that point I may as well just pull the one out of the dungeon and put him in the overworld sphere area. Orange guy can shoot sticky goo that deals a debuff when stepped on or something. Yeah, I don't really have I could definitely shoot a debuff projectile, or like he leaves little landmines or something. I do need to do more status effects. Because I'm kind of getting out of the very, very early game. I'd like to get in more into like introduce, like this is where I would want to introduce the player to status effect type things, I think. Let's look at what status effects we have. Where's my list? I could do a poison. Maybe he could run around and like spawn right beneath him, like a landmine thing that like blinks for a bit and then shoots out a circle of smoke. That could work. Let's try that. Okay. Shroom, small orange. Proj. I'm gonna go ahead and copy. Well, no, we have a function for this now, don't we? Projectile, large, white, color, projectile, green. We'll do that. Proj dot on or global on death. We want to do this or something like this. Attack, circle. And then we'll do a I don't know, 8 of them. The problem is I need to indicate that this is going to do this. All right, let's try that. Oops, I did forget one thing. This first projectile, we want not to have any speed. We don't want it to move. We also don't want to do a burst. We want to do attack single. We'll do barrage. So this is like a landmine sort of thing, I think. I might need to do a custom art for this. That comes and lays right on my keyboard. So if these guys like pulsed or something to indicate that they were going to explode, I think that would look fine. Man, these guys are freaking so... They run so fast. Green smoke plus green background, kind of hard to see. Yeah, I do agree. I guess I could do reds. Like, you do see the white. I'll do orange, because he's orange, so maybe it's orange themed, I don't know. This might just need to be custom art though. I know I have some. Oh, here it is. Whoops. I feel like his projectile should be like a bubble or something. I don't know. I think of what could grow. Like I could have a root that comes up, or I could have a bubble that kind of expands and then pops. Or just like an orange circle that slowly gets larger and then pops, maybe. Let's go ahead and we'll just try to draw something. We'll try to do a like an orange bubble pop thing. Let's go 20 by 20. Let's go ahead and just do I want to do a square? No. How do I do a circle when it's mirrored like this? I don't think I can. But I want to know where the center point is. Let's just not do this, and we'll do that, and then we'll do our circle around it. All right. We'll do like a 4-frame, I think. Dink. Oops, square. That might have been too big of a jump. Yeah, it was. Is this one a perfect circle? Yes. Okay. Might just multiply this by the right color. So we'll rename this Raj Bubble Expand. Oh, I didn't even check the time. Should I do 1 frame that's like a, nah, we'll just leave it like this. It'll just build up and then it'll disappear. These are player projectiles. What do I have that does this? Sort of animation across time.
Wait a minute.
This one does. The indicator does. It is kind of an indicator, I guess. What did I call this guy? Projectile bubble expand. This will be the orange version. Colors dot. Wait, what color? What type of color does this take? Okay, yeah. I don't remember what these are called. I don't know why I couldn't find this. Orange 4 will do. Yeah, we'll do this. Indicator bubble expand. We'll do projectile body. Bubble. Wow, body. Bubble. Expand orange. But I think I'm just gonna make this uncolored. Body dot color equals colors dot u8 orange 4. Speed 0, duration. I'm gonna do 2 seconds by default. And then global on death is gonna be this. All right, that'll simplify this just a little bit. So it'll be Proj is indicator bubble expand with this projectile thing. Thank you, Packus, for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Welcome. Okay, so the orange bubble should kind of expand outward, and then it'll die and explode into the circle attack. Let's give that a shot. It's always hard to tell how this stuff will look or feel. Until you see it in the game. Bum 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 bum. It also should be orange colored, I think. And these guys are orange as well. Okay. Let's try it. I think if we had it floating up and down, it would be good. And maybe needs a shadow too. Don't I? Oh no, this is for the base. I need to look at the body. I know there's like a height effect or height function. Yeah, that I do. Bubble expands. We want to add the floating to this, I think. So I'm just going through these. I just want to make sure I'm not missing. Sound effect. Then we'll do a height function. It's hard to know if this will look right though. Let me see here. Oh, I need a shadow. That's the other one I wanted. I'm gonna zero the start angle too, just in case it's not already zeroed. All right, we expect this to start floating now. Once it reloads at least. Oh. What could have possibly hot reloaded though? Or maybe something crashed. All right. Let's take a peek. It looks decent, honestly. This needs more shape to it, I think, but But we can add that pretty easily. I'm just gonna start grayscaling this. What's up, Badger? How's it going? Oh, this sucks. I have to do this for each of them. I almost want to do something like this. That color. Maybe something like this. Well, these are the same size. Guess we're doing a 3-frame. Oh wait, hold on. I had the wrong color. Fill. We'll do another one. That's even smaller. Of course I did it backwards. Okay. All right, let's border these with this color. Let's border the bottom right with this color. The shadow. This just like bevels it a little bit. Bum, 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 bum. All right, let's see how that looks. That looks better, I think. At least has a little bit of depth to it now. At the very least, I like the behavior, even if I don't love the art all that much. Okay. I'm happy with that. Happy with that. This guy, I think I'm moderately happy with. That guy I'm happy with. This guy I'm happy with. I think that's all of them though. Let's do a little playthrough. We'll do a driftwood kit. All right. I definitely need to fix that bug. Okay. I feel like these guys should be less frequent and they should have minions with them. Like a bunch of the little orange guys. So we'll do that. I guess let's just do stuff as we see it. Fungal Grove. Let's go to the big blue guy. It's hard because I can't really nest this in here, can I? I could do this. Like what I really need is I need an interstate. Because I need him to spawn his children when he gets spawned. So his state machine should look something like this, I think. Or hold on, let me scroll up on this guy. That's good now. Did I close? Yeah, I did. All right. Okay. We want to do spawn minion. Let me just see where I use this. Spawn minion list. We'll do monster type. Shroom, small, orange. Oh, these have to be custom minions though, because they need to follow their parent. So we have to make a separate monster for that, I think. Let me see what the orange one does. Full behavior, move and shoot. I wonder if it's got some code in here to like follow parent. No, it goes wander, maintain distance. Okay, so just wanders. And I don't think wander. Like I think I have a special behavior for follow parent, yeah. Like state machines are not very composable. They're very good for like building custom things, but the problem is I have to make a custom thing every single time, I feel like. And also I feel like the connections between states are really like tenuous. Like if you're too far, or you're like in a follow, you're in a follow state. If you're too far, no, if you're too far, you stay in a follow state. You go to an attack state if you're have target. And my cat is laying right on my mouse cord. It's so hard to draw. But then if you're too far, do you go back? And then the attack state is kind of like a sub tree of drop bomb, chase, so like in my head, it's like I want to build this, and then I want to send. Yeah, maybe I just want to do that. Maybe that's okay. So I guess if I can construct like subtrees like this, then I can compose the subtrees into like more complicated trees. Or at least I can have some like guiding logic about how it gets used. I don't know. Or I just manually do it like I always do. But I think I do need to make another orange orange mushroom monster who's got a little bit more complicated of a behavior pattern. It just feels so weird to do like this, make a whole new monster just for like the minionized version of this. But I guess I can remove the dungeon drop component. It's either that or I modify this guy's behavior so that if he has a parent, he can follow it. Ah, whatever, we'll just do it. I'm just gonna spawn 4 of them. Okay. What does get give me? Yeah, okay. So we'll do the state machine with that. Or can I even do this? Like, I'm trying to think of how I'm going to insert a follow state into this state machine. Unless I do things with like timers, but that seems really hacky. I guess this is why people do behavioral trees. I just don't think behavioral trees will be custom enough for boss fights. Because for a behavioral tree, I would just be like, start, and I'd be like, are you too far from your parent? Be like parent, dist, target, dist, and these would branch into like their own subtrees. Or I guess it'd be maybe be like one would be below another. I don't know. But what this does is it basically I guess it's technically this one. Shoot, maintain distance, wander. Oh, I have one like this. Full behavior, move and shoot as a minion. Do I use this? Yeah, I guess I use it for those ones. It's just like the level of configurability that I want to have isn't really going to match up, I feel like. Like this would prioritize following over maintaining distance. But if I put this above this, then it would prioritize that over this. It's like just changing the order of these things implies something. I think I'm just gonna make a custom one. Follow radius, I'll do 100. I'm gonna make him move 50. That might be a little fast. Weapon type is going to be whatever the orange one is. That, and then we had 2 seconds. All right, let's try that, I guess. So he's always following his parent. Do I have a minimum distance? Let's just see how this turns out. We will see how it looks. It is nice to have super configurability for this stuff, but it's a little bit painful at times. Oh, this doesn't even go to his normal state. I forgot to fix this. Hold on. Yeah, we'll transition to, I don't know. So on spawn, he'll just spawn some stuff, and then we'll move to this one. And we'll do a get, yeah, just a get. Weapon, shroom, large, blue, 2 times time, dot second. So he'll have the same weapon, but he'll have 4 minions around him. I also wanted to reduce the amount of these that exist. So we'll have 1 to that, 2, or yeah, 2 there, 4, 4, 4, 4. I'll check those ratios out. All right. That might be not enough. It's a lot of orange. What's up, Nitrix? Big mushy. Do 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 do. That's a decent, like, elite level fight. Get my iron. Only one? Okay, I guess that's a decent I'm gonna turn on the ratios. But I guess that's a decent enough first draft of that biome. It's a good starting point. We'll do Stoneheart Forest next. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. All right, let's pop through these. We made the new Fungal Grove monster folder. Added some new projectiles. We decreased the projectile duration to 4 seconds from 8 seconds. And yeah, that looks pretty good. We also added an, oops, assets. We had a bunch of new drawings. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, these ones I forgot to push. Add a bunch of mobs for Fungal Grove. Thank you, Yurden, for the follow. Appreciate it, man. Welcome. All right, let's pull in that asset file to our main game repo, and then we'll push that, and we'll do Stoneheart Forest. But first I might do there's a few renamings I want to do. All right. New Bob's Fungal Grove. All right, let's look at what our naming. Stoneheart. Yeah, we need a name for what Stoneheart Forest Dungeon should be called. What's the boss's name? Dun, 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 ba-dum. Raghelm. Let's see. Stonevale, that's kind of cool. Sanctuary. That actually might be a cool name for Cavern maybe? I don't know why. Cavern sounds watery to me. I could do Stoneheart Cavern as a dungeon for Stoneheart Forest. We could do like Craghelm's Retreat maybe. Or we could just say like Golem, because it's kind of like a Golem area. The Golem Forge. Den. I don't want it to be Golem Forge though. That'd be a cool dungeon. Bum, bum, bum. Vault. So I'm just thesaurisizing things I can put at the end of dungeon to make it sound like a dungeon. Sanctum. Depths. That sounds super watery. Do 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 bum bum bum. The Stone Father's Rest. What's up, Boris? How you doing? Okay, yeah, let's do that then. At least let's start renaming this one. There's just so many things. I just know it's gonna confuse me doing this. Going to order some spicy ramen flavored chips. Nice. Glad for you. Thanks, Jordan, for the follow. Appreciate it, man. Welcome. Do 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 do. I guess we'll rename later. I might just be stuck with the names that I have. Or if I rename them, I'm gonna do it off stream, I think, because it's just gonna be a lot of like manual looking for strings and renaming them something else. Like the problem is like file, folder, directory, stuff like this. That is kind of annoying. Bum, 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 bum. All right, let's set up Stone Wake Forest then. Stone Wake's not a terrible name either. Or let's go look at what it is right now. Wait, what got changed? Oh, I know what it is. Shoot. Let me just double check these are all. We want to keep this. Want to keep that. Trash. Trash, trash. All right, let's test the boom, boom, boom. Ba-dum, dum, 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 dum. Let's test the thing. Let's go look at Stone Wake Forest, and then we'll decide if we want to add more monsters. I think it's a little thin, but at least Fungal Grove now has a lot more monsters. Man, big rebuild. Kind of nuts. Because all I did was pull in one package, but it thinks everything's got to rebuild now. This is my embedded, I guess it's because it's my embedded, what's it called, package? My embedded file system that has all my assets. Let's go Stone Wake. I'm just gonna get out of this mini boss's vision. We can definitely do a lot of different golems with different equipment stuff. But I think I do want this area to be very golem themed. But right now I just like scale up the same golem and use them a lot of different places. So I'll have to improve on that. Interesting how this is so gray colored. These guys are tanky though. Okay, I think I've just got 2 monsters in here, honestly. Yeah, we just have the 2 monsters. Then we have the 1 set piece and the 1 dungeon. All right, let's do some art. Okie doke. Let's copy that guy, put him into this area. Okay, I don't know why it's that. Let's try again. Copy, paste. This one's in the dungeon, but all right. I just want to mess around with colors really quickly. I think that's pretty good contrast. What else would a golem have on them? Other than like moss or something growing? I guess you get like tribal tattoos. That could be kind of cool. This guy's got like a moss beard. I kind of want to copy this. Who's already got the tattoo pattern? I think I need to add more. Instead of just decorating them, I think I need to add more like shape to them. Like a helmet or something, I don't know. Almost look like a hairdo. Dang. Looking good, buddy. Oh shoot. I can't I'm the wrong. Not terrible. I wonder if I did want to draw like a like a full face helmet. Wonder how that would turn out. Let's go one lighter. Maybe we'll do this. I might just do that. Let's go one darker. I don't like that pattern though. But I also feel like this should be highlighted. Oops. I can't do that color there. Maybe that. Or maybe I do like a big shield in front of him. Let's go one lighter. We'll do this, this. That 1, 2. Maybe that's good. Maybe something like this. All right, let's try to decorate this. I kind of like the shield idea. Let's do some, let's just do some square patterns, I guess. I don't know. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, that's definitely not it. Looks like a face. Pixel art shield. Like tower, what's it called? Like a tower wall shield? I don't know. These ones all have like wood. I want like a metal or stone. Stone wall shield. I'll just say metal. Let's try something like this, maybe. Maybe I need this sort of lighting, so one side's lighter than the other to give it more like shape. Like, I wonder if I do this. Hold on. That's pretty decent. Eh. Not my favorite. These ones go down. I guess I went up. I kind of just followed the contour though. They kind of like these like billets in them. All metal tower shield. I wonder if I make it thicker, but then add a excuse me. I wonder if I make this thicker. And then lighten the top half. Oh, the problem is how can I possibly do that? Am I gonna do this? Oops. That could actually work, maybe. It's just very metal looking. I almost feel like the shield should be like wood or something. I don't know. Or maybe something like this is just better if I added more depth to it. I don't know. Let's try making this wood colored. We'll just do, we'll go from dark to light, I think. Oh, I can't do that, can I? Looks copper. That could maybe work. I don't know, maybe something like that though. Mr. Shield guy. Let's do like armor guy, or sorry, helmet guy. I want to put this like right there, I think. I wonder if I just go the copper look. Or let's go for a light helmet look, I think. If I blend this in, I wonder if it'll look like a helmet still. Or just gonna look like a weird head. I kind of like this guy. Let's do a half skull helmet. Like a stupid circle, like semicircle helmet or something. Actually, maybe like a headband would be kind of cool. We get a little Naruto action in here. Oh gosh. Kind of works though. I think this color's a little wrong. Maybe it's not. Let's try a helmet guy. Like a half helmet. Maybe that's like a skull cap thing. See, that looks kind of like a wizard. I think this is how I should be doing art though. I should be like doing some unique thing rather than just like recoloring mushrooms. I should do like a mushroom with like a little tweak, but then also recolor it, and then do a mushroom with like some other thing and then also recolor it. Because now I feel like I see some cool stuff. Like I see like, oh, I can do like a shield guy who's got like extra defense. I can do like a wizard guy who like shoots a specific spell. I can do a like ranger guy who like, I don't know. I guess it looks like a karate guy. I don't know what the heck this thing is, but I don't like it. I don't know who this is either. I feel like I can also do like body paint patterns too. I wonder if I add like this hat. But instead of that, I do like some weird like ranger. I don't know. Maybe this should connect. Not really sure what I'm building here. But it ain't looking like what I was thinking in my head. Yeah, we're just gonna delete this abomination. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. I wonder if I add more depth by doing something like this too at the top. This guy actually looks kind of cool. I think I have enough. I'm gonna have to recolor some of these to make them a little bit more unique, but I think I like these guys. This guy looks interesting, but he doesn't look like a warrior, I guess. I don't know. I think I'll take one shield guy. I might do this one. That feels like a good variety, but anyways, I think I'm gonna hop off here, take a little break. Nice little 4-hour stream. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed yourselves. Hope you all have a good rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Thank you, Master. Appreciate it, buddy. All right, see you guys.